Today we investigate the top 10 most shocking results of plastic surgery. Number 10. Pete Burns. Pete Burns was a singer known for his hit You Spin Me Around Like a Record, but at the end of his career, people mainly commented on his shocking plastic surgery. He had implants put into his cheeks. He also had several operations on his nose and multiple injections into his mouth. If you're looking at his photograph, it's clear to be seen that he had a lot of work done. In 2006, the artist confessed that he spent his entire life savings on plastic surgery, as well as an 18-month period of intensive repairs on failed mouth surgery. A documentary was actually made about his nightmare. Number 9. Tamara Blair. Tamara Blair died in July 2013 at only 22 years old. Tamira Mobley, who was only 3 years her senior, performed a silicone injection procedure on Tamara. The whole operation took place in a hotel room. Blair had a bad allergic reaction to the injection and entered a state of shock and convulsion. Mobley was afraid of the consequences, so she delayed calling for help. When she finally did call an ambulance, it was already too late. Tamara died after being taken to the hospital. Number 8. Michaela Romini. Michaela Romini is an Italian celebrity known mainly for her love of plastic surgery. She was once said to be the most beautiful woman in the country. After surgeries, however, it's really hard to recognize her old charm. Michaela is only 40 years old, but she has already undergone a huge number of operations. Her favorite treatment is mouth injections. She became addicted to the procedure. She also frequently uses sunbeds, which is known to cause cancer. Number 7. Victoria's Secret Angel. Nobody would have expected this beautiful Brazilian model to have been subjected to aesthetic medicine at the age of 11 nonetheless. Alexandra Ambroso wasn't satisfied with her large ears. She already knew that she wanted to work on a runway, and she saw her ears as an obstacle. The young girl was taken to a local and very inexperienced surgeon who only had one surgery under his belt. Later on, she recalled that after the procedures, she felt as if someone had simply cut off her ears. 1 year after the operation, she underwent dozens of mini treatments to improve her muscles. Fortunately, everything ended well, but this episode discouraged Alexandra from ever using plastic surgery again. Number 6. The Polish Bride. Aniela gained popularity because of her appearance on a morning time TV show. Most people would agree. It's simply hard not to notice her artificial breasts, unnatural waist, and huge mouth. When questioned about her many surgeries, Aniela said that she wasn't dependent or addicted. She also went on to say that she doesn't see any reason to stop improving her body, further proclaiming that after every treatment she felt better and better. Aniela was confronted by a well-respected surgeon who warned her that every operation could have consequences, including sepsis, infection, or even death. Number 5. Pharah Abraham. Pharah Abraham is well known for her role on Teen Mom, broadcast by MTV. She was able to use that show to launch her career into the adult film industry. After becoming recognizable, Pharah decided to enhance her breasts and lips. However, her body reacted badly to the anesthesia because she was allergic. Her lips swelled to epic proportions, but eventually they went back to normal. Number 4. The Story of Claudia. This 20-year-old student is a victim, as her friends would say, of social pressure of having to have the perfectly rounded buttocks. Claudia was a dancer and wanted to audition to be in a music video. At the casting call, she wore reinforced, stuffed trousers that made her bottom look bigger to make a strong impression. She was cast for the role, but when the fraud came to light, producers decided to terminate her contract. Claudia then decided to utilize the services of a homegrown surgeon for her so-called pumping party, where she would be injected with cheap industrial silicone. 12 hours after the surgery, the girl began to feel breathless and experienced chest pains. She was then quickly transported to a hospital where she passed away. It turned out that the silicone leaked into her bloodstream, causing cardiac arrest. Number 3. Mickey Rourke. This compilation would not be complete without Mickey Rourke and his plastic surgeries. He's a kind of Hollywood icon in the field of cosmetic surgery, as he's the only man in the Dream Factory who openly admits to having had several operations. He says that he wanted to improve the look of his face after an intensive boxing career ended. His appearance is the result of boxing, cosmetic surgery, parties, drunkenness, as well as accidents. Number 2, Jocelyn Weldenstein. This woman has gained many nicknames in the media referring to the Frankenstein bride. In the 1970s, Jocelyn seemed to have everything. She was beautiful, had 2 kids, and a rich husband. But when she found him in bed with a 21-year-old Russian model, instead of filing a lawsuit for divorce and depriving him of his property, she began to experiment with her own body in a hope to regain the love of an unfaithful man. In 2010, after her 70th birthday, Jocelyn said it was time to repair her appearance a little bit and started a series of surgeries with the hope of eliminating the effects of time. A total of $4 million was said to have been spent on her plastic surgeries. Number 1, Vishal Thakur. Vishal Thakur's divorce brought him back into single life, so he wanted to be attractive to newcomers and decided to get a nose job. After his first surgery, Thakur had breathing problems, so he returned to his doctor for a small fix-up, and then it was revealed that the doctor was not entirely a master in his field and had lied about his experience level. Thakur's nose underwent as many as 22 procedures until it practically vanished from his face. It was later reconstructed using ear cartilage and ribs. Inside of his nose is a plastic tube that allows him to breathe. He is currently in the process of filing a lawsuit against the dishonest doctor. Well, that's it for today's episode of Exit 10. Subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, and we will see you next time.